Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, friends.
Hi.
Hello. You notice we have some new faces on here tonight. So, hi everybody. We want to say hi. We have lots of friends. So, my name's Ryan and I'll pass it to next to me. Do you want to say hi?
Oh, yeah. Hi, guys. My name is Karen. Thanks so much for coming on. I love seeing you guys appear on all different times and say hi to us on Facebook. I have been building my business for 15 wonderful years, and I have fallen in love with it. I never thought I could fall in love with it more than I did prior to the pandemic, but I have fallen in love with it all over again because this business has proven to be the one thing that makes it through every single transition in my life. So whether I was a young mom with little kids, whether my kids are older, my parents taking care, every transition through a pandemic, like it has really served me well and been fun at every single step of the way. So I'm so glad I'm here tonight to be partying with my girlfriends on the screen. So hi, girls.
Hello. Vale, do you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Valerie Dobson, 10 years in, new director. And who's next? keep it moving.
I'm Julie. I'm also a newer sales director, and I've been in for 15 years as well. And I have a JOB. I'm a middle school Spanish teacher as well.
Woohoo! Hola, Julie. Hola. We're so happy to have you with us here on Trending Tuesday. Whoop, whoop. So I'm Sandy Braun. I've been building my business for almost 28 years, and I love every bit of it. I especially love being with my girlfriends here tonight doing makeup, one of my biggest passions in life. So we're excited to do Shimmer and Shine tonight. So who's starting us out with this amazing Shimmer and Shine celebration?
Yeah, so welcome everybody. So what's fun is we have a huge palette here and we have lots of us on here. So we're going to show you a couple different ways to do the look. So feel free to like follow along with us or check us out after, but we're going to give you kind of some tips we're going to use before we apply the application. And then we're going to show you a fun way to do the look. So Julie is actually going to kick us off. So Julie, I'm going to make you big and then we'll go off to the side. Oh,
All
not
right.
me. There you go.
Okay. So, ladies, I am starting off our look with one of my favorite products from Mary Kay, and that is our Mary Kay Eye Primer. So, this little guy has a whole bunch of benefits just packed into this tube. It is going to, if you've ever had the lovely pleasure of like priming a wall, you understand how primer works, right? So, it's going to fill in just like a foundation primer would, but since it's specifically eye primer, I'm just going to show you, I'm going to dab it right on. It's going to help with your color application, with the staying power of your color, and it's going to help prevent creasing. So it's actually going to help the colors that you apply appear more vibrant. They're going to last longer, and like I said, they're going to prevent creasing. And honestly, when I use this and I use our Chroma Fusion color, I don't have to touch my eyes all day long. It stays all day. So this is amazing. And the tube lasts you forever. Like I put a little dot on each of my fingers and it'll last you. Mine lasts me at least a year, quite honestly. And I wear eye makeup pretty much every single day. So this retails for $12 and it's the perfect place to start no matter what kind of color you're going to apply on your eyes.
Awesome. Julie, I noticed what finger you were putting that on with.
Yes. Anytime you work around your eyes, you want to use your ring finger because it's got the least amount of pressure. So it's going to do the least amount of damage. And since your eyes are where we see signs of aging first, you want to be very careful and treat that area delicately.
Awesome. Thank you for that. I noticed all of us were well trained using our little middle or ring finger. So hopefully all of our VIPs know what finger to use now. Awesome. Thank you, Julie.
Yes, thank you, Julie. Alrighty, so I'm going to kick off our tutorial. So just to let you guys know, so the Shimmer and Shine palette, here I'm going to show you so you don't see the mirror here. So we have 6 different colors. So you could use all 6 at once. You could use a couple. I'm going to show you just 3 colors. But the colors in this palette are Moonstone. Then we have Candlelight. Oh, there we go. We'll use this finger. Candlelight, Shiny Penny, Frozen Iris, Golden Mauve, and Granite. So I'm going to use Candlelight first. And well, let me back up. So with our Chroma Fusion colors, they last 12 hours. So by adding your eye primer, it's going to give you even more wear power for your eyeshadow. Now, we could not do an eyeshadow class without just a quick little snippet about our brushes, because whether you are a makeup pro or you're still learning, brushes make your life easier. Now, we have an amazing brush collection, but the 3 minimum brushes you need to use for eyeshadow application are your all over shadow brush. I like the crease brush and then our eye blending brush. So these brushes make your life easier. They make you look professional. They make your color application look flawless. So for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Candlelight, and when you're doing your colors with your brushes, you just want to dab them. You don't want to brush them back and forth. And I'm just going to do Candlelight all over on my eyelid. I'm going to go on for more of like a naturally look, not super bright. I love just the natural color. So I just did Candlelight all over on my eyelid. And then I'm going to take Golden Mauve. So this color here. And this is going to be just my crease color. So I'm going to do this on my crease. Now I have a standard eye, so I'm just going right on my brow bone because when I open my eye, I can see my whole eyelid. And then after that, I'm going to take and just do a little V from the outer top of my lash line to my brow bone. And I was looking at myself in front of the mirror and it totally threw me off. So use your mirror instead of your camera. It makes it a little easier. So just a little smoky V. And then what's cool is maybe I'm gonna do a little granite just on top of that golden mauve to just make it a little darker, a little bit more of like a smoky effect. So that was 3 colors. I just did Candlelight, golden mauve, and then a touch of granite on my one eye. So then I'm gonna pass it to Sandy, who's going to show you a different way to apply this fun makeup palette.
Okay. All right. So those of you that got 6 colors in the mail from us, you're probably like, what in the world? You can usually use all those 6 if you really wanted to. So I'm going to actually start tonight with Is it Shiny Penny? Yes. So I'm going to put Shiny Penny on my lid. Okay. Now I also, like Ryan, have a standard eye, but the older I get, I'm getting a hooded lid, which is very fun to try and work with. So hooded lids, we got to make sure that we are actually putting lighter color on this area here. So I'm putting all of my Shiny Penny right on the lid. Okay. I went up a little bit with it. And then I'm going to take my next color. So those of you that have Shiny Penny want to try it on your lid, that's a great color. I'm also going to take Golden Mauve like Ryan used, and I'm going to put the Golden Mauve in the crease. So now I'm going to put a little Golden Mauve in here. All right. Now, if you have a hooded lid, you want to go up a little bit higher with that color there. Okay. And then I'm going to take a little of the purple. So I love gold and purple together. I don't know if any of you use gold and purple together, but they're a really nice combination. So I'm going to take the Frozen Iris and I'm going to put that in my crease. So whatever your eye shape is, you kind of go the same kind of process that we're doing with this. But another thing Ryan and I were talking about earlier is sometimes if you create like a V here and then you want to do another color, just kind of keep doing V's like a little sideways rainbow here. So I did the Frozen Iris. So if I wanted to add another color in there, so you can really use 6 colors all at once. You just want to keep blending so that people don't know that you have that many colors on. So this was the Golden Iris. Now I'm going to go back with the Golden Mauve. And I'm going to actually go inside here. So hopefully you get the gist of what I'm saying. You're going to keep creating like a little rainbow going in. So darker to lighter, okay? Then I'm going to take a little bit of our Moonstone. So a lot of you have Moonstone samples. And that actually I'm just going to put in the corner here to give me a little bit more glow and open your eyes a little bit more. So those are mine. Now I'm also going to do a little bit of Moonstone just slightly under here. Now we're doing all shimmer and shine. So normally like we have a little bit of shimmer and then a little bit of matte, but we're doing all shimmers today, so anything goes. So we got a lot of shimmer. Just make sure you use that little blending brush, if you guys have your blending brush, and blend in towards your nose. So that was the colors I chose to use today. I used 4 colors out of the 6. So we're going to turn over to Val, and she's going to share with you what she did. And I'm going to finish up my other eye.
I always start under the brow. So I'm putting a little candlelight under the brow so it'll pop. I do the brow first. So when I put in my crease color, I can blend and apply at the same time. Okay. Now I'm going to use the frozen iris for the purpley eye. It takes me a while to get some color going. And then just when I think I don't have enough, there's too much. And then I'm using the golden mauve in the crease. But usually I use a darker 4th color that's not in the palette. So staying with these colors, that's what I'm doing. But you could smoke it out in the corners with something darker.
Awesome. Thank you, Val. And we're going to have Karen. So Karen's going to finish us up with our last part of our eye look. And we're making Karen big so we can really see what she has going on there.
All right. So girls, I love being big. That's my thing. So I'm going to finish you up because your eyeshadow look only looks complete when you finish it off with your mascara, and believe it or not, your lips, because it changes your look when you add your lips into the picture. So before I even ever touch my eyes, okay, I need to do this. This is imperative for me, is the Mary Kay eye lash curler. I do need to curl my lashes, and when I do that, I'm going to try to do it. It's higher on screen, but when you go and you take your eyelash curler, you want to hold it, but you can even pulse it as you move up the eyelash to help them curl upwards. So that's a little trick that you can use. If your eyelashes don't curl up, you can get them to curl up, because as you put mascara on, it weighs them down a little bit. So you can use your curler to, you pulse it and curl it upwards, and it'll stay up longer. Okay. Now the other trick that I love, I don't know about you. I know we all have a mascara, or we all have a wardrobe, but you definitely need to have a mascara wardrobe. So it's, you know how much fun it is sometimes to go in your closet and you're like, what am I going to wear? Well, that's kind of how I feel about my mascaras. It's kind of like, who am I going to see? Right? So if I'm going and I see Sandy's using her lash curler, if I'm just running out the door, I might just pop on like a Fanorama or even like a lengthener. But when I'm trying to get a look and complete it, because if you girls can see, my lashes are super light. You really can't even see them, especially on the screen. So I do use multiples to create a look. So I would most likely start out with a lengthener, because the lengthener is going to keep being nice and light, and it's going to create that length I want. Then I will switch to some type of volumizer. The intensity one I love, especially if I'm going out or doing something special, because it intensifies my lashes. Look at the size of that, right? So it's going to help curl them up. It's going to help to create layers and volume and intensity and everything that I need. And then if sometimes people like to tip off their lashes if they don't want something super intense, then I will also, I might start with my lengthener, but then choose like one of the other ones and just give it a little hug. So I did use multiple lashes. So these are my lashes normally over here. Okay, you can't see them. That's the trick. And then on this side, and it's hard on the screen. I know Ryan's like, what is she doing? But this is the side that I added mascara to. So it really does make a difference in your look. See? Oh, it looks scary. I'm scaring myself when I flip that way, girls. I'm not going to lie about it. So it does look quite different. Your look, now that you see I only have one on, it's probably freaking out your eyes a little bit, but so much better. You can actually see your eyes, and that's important too. So when you add your lips, you're going to be adding another level to your look. So don't be afraid to go bold. Don't be afraid to put those lips on, and one person said to me once, why would you leave the house naked? And that's kind of how I feel about my mascara and having something on my lips. So it just pops your color. You can have the most gorgeous shadow, but without the extra finishes, they get lost sometimes. So you just want to pop out the rest of it if you're going to spend the time to do that.
Awesome. All righty. Well, I love that. So we would love to see your pictures of your look that you tried tonight if you were able to get samples to try it. We hope you guys had fun. Any final thoughts, girls, before we wrap up for tonight? That was like the fastest I think 5 people have done a makeup look. I love it. That's got to be a record.
I know. Make sure you say
Awesome.
hi if you were here so you could get in for extra raffles when we do fun things in our VIP groups as well.
Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you again, and we will see you soon. Have an awesome night, everybody.
Bye.